Hey, welcome to a quick tutorial on G67 1.9 AB. This is solving addition and subtraction equations with negatives. And this is one of those targets that's pretty straight up and easy, but you just have to use the form. If you don't want to use the form, just don't tell me what the answer is and put it into your calculator. It's all about the form and the process of isolating a variable. It's not about the answer to the question. These are questions that a lot of kids could figure out in third or fourth grade. All right, we're going to start off with this one. We have a negative 14 equals 2 plus d. All right, well, we don't want to know what 2 plus d is. We want to know what d is. So I need to get rid of this 2 so d is by itself. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. All right, now we've got a positive 2 and a negative 2. So these are going to cross out. I've now isolated my variable. It's down to just a single d. But I have 14 and negative 2. I have actually a negative 14 and negative 2. These are the same sign. So it's really a negative 14 plus a negative 2 or a negative 14 minus 2. These are the same things. So same signs, add and keep. Add them up. We've got 16. Keep the sign. We've got a negative 16. Let's see if it makes sense. I'm going to put it in here. Negative 16. 2 plus a negative 16 is a negative 14. That's right, because these are different signs. So the difference between a 2 and 16 is 14, and we're going to keep the sign of the negative one. So it's a negative 16 is our correct answer. All right, let's take a look at, over here, slide just a little bit. Negative 3 plus m equals a negative 9. Okay, let's see. Again, the form. We've got to get rid of this negative 3. We have to get rid of a negative 3 by adding 3. So I'm going to add 3 to this side, and I have to add 3 to this side to balance the equation. Okay, now these 3's, I have a negative 3 and a positive 3. They're going to cancel out or cross each other out. They equal 0. So it's really 0 plus m, or just an m. I've now isolated that variable. I've gotten it by itself. Okay, so m equals, all right, now I have to add negative 9 and a positive 3. Well, these are different signs. This is a negative and this is a positive. So different signs, find the difference. The difference between these two is 6. Now, is it going to be positive 6 or negative 6? Well, which one of these has the larger absolute value? This one does. It's more negative than this one is positive. So you keep the sign of the one with the largest absolute value. So m equals a negative 6. And we can pop it in here and see if it works. Negative 3 plus a negative 6 equals a negative 9. That's right, because these here would be the same sign. So we just add them up. 3 plus 6 is 9, and keep the negative sign, and there's our negative 9. Okay, one more. 6 plus y equals a negative 20. Okay, now I've got to get rid of the 6. I've got a positive 6. There's no sign there. Sometimes that freaks kids out that it's sitting out there without a sign. But if there isn't a sign, it's a positive number. We've been doing those since preschool. So let's take and subtract 6 from both sides so that we can get rid of the positive 6. Again, these will cancel out. 6 plus a negative 6, or 6 minus 6 is 0. So we have 0 plus y, or just a simple y. So that's been isolated. It's by itself. And now we've got negative 20 and negative 6. And again, I don't think so much about subtracting or adding here. I just look at the signages and I combine them. You have a negative 20 and a negative 6. These are the same signs. Same signs, add and keep. Add them up. We've got 26, and we keep that sign. Negative 26. Let's just put it in and make sure it works. Negative 26. So we have 6 plus a negative 26 equals negative 20. Yeah, that's right, because look at, these are different signs. So the difference between 6 and negative 26 is a negative 20. So there's your answer right there. All right, do these problems 1 through 12 other than 7, and show those to me, and we'll see if we can't raise your grade or see how you're doing. Thanks.